portion very hard talaga. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of time to be knowledgeable, to share your wisdom, and of course, to conquer the nerves in answering questions like this.
Yes, this is the question and answer portion. And I know it's gonna be really hard to pick among the ladies on who we will be crowning tonight. So, we are only going to be asking one common question to all of them. And the rest of the ladies will be wearing earphones so that they won't be able to hear the answers of the previous candidates. Men, kindly put the earphones on our candidates, except for the first one we called, which is candidate number 15, whom we will meet in center stage. Candidate number 15. This is your final question.
Yes.
But I will make sure first that everyone has worn their
wearing their
earphones.
earphones.
Boys, okay ba?
Girls,
Thumbs up?
can you hear us?
Okay, girls, the winner is...
Okay, no
they cannot
reaction.
hear us. Nagulat kayo, di ba? But yeah, just to make sure, we want to be very fair here, di ba? Okay, so candidate number 15, this is your final question. I will repeat it, okay, so that I'll make sure that you hear it. As an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilongas from the past? Once again, as an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilongas from the past?
As a beauty pageant contestant with a convincing aura of beauty, and as an Ilongga with a heartfelt beauty, what message I can give to the past Ilongga is to be brave, to be herself, and to be confident. Because I do believe that if you empower that three aspects in yourselves, you will do all the things impossible into possible. And I do believe that if you conquered your best self, then you can do anything, whatever you want, especially when you wanted to reach all your dreams in life. And I do believe that every individual living in this world has its own purpose. So I am encouraging that past Ilongga to be brave, to be herself, and to be confident, because all the things that she wanted to receive in the future, she can conquer everything if she has a faith in God. Good evening, because we are not just, because I do believe that as an Ilongga, we are not just a city of love, but we are a home that filled of love. So we should beat our heart in Iloilo City. Good evening.
Thank you very
Started
much.
so good.
Let's go on with the next candidate, Rabia.
Let's go, candidate number 1. It's your time to shine.
Good evening, candidate number 1.
Good evening.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Here is your final question, and I will repeat it once so that we will make sure now you hear it. Here's your question. As an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilongas from the past? Once again, as an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilongas from the past?
Women has always been a victim of discrimination all around the world, not only in Iloilo. What I would tell to the Ilongas from the past is that there is a lot of development. And what I would tell to the Ilongas of the future is that we need to take a step more into that. There are still a lot to fight for, and that's why I'm standing here tonight as a beacon of hope, of heartfelt beauty to everyone in this world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 1.
Good job. Up next, we have candidate number 4.
Good evening, candidate number 4, lovely in pink. So here is your final question, and I will repeat it once to make sure that you heard the question properly. As an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilongas from the past? Once again, as an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilongas from the past?
For those people who doesn't know, Pura Villanueva Calao, she's the first ever Ilongga to brought crown here in Iloilo City. And if given a chance to speak to our past, to our all Ilonggas beauty, I would like to tell him that we carry here in our past our cultures, our traditions, that we are here in front of you tonight. If we're given a chance to win this, I wanted to tell to each of the Ilonggas from the past that we are creating Iloilo more than anything. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Number 6. Up next, we have candidate number 6.
Good evening, candidate number 6.
Good evening.
Breathe easy for the final question. That's right. So here's your final question, and I will repeat it once to make sure that you heard it well, okay? So as an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilonggas from the past? Once again, as an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilonggas from the past?
My message to the Ilonggas of the past is that Ilonggas have continued to progress as members of our society and have contributed so much for the betterment of our world as mothers, as noble professionals. And with that, I will tell them, thank you, and I am proud of you for all the things that you've done, for the battles that you've won, that led us here, that made us enjoy our present rights, and made us excel in diverse fields. And with that, I will tell them that women should continue to fulfill their dreams and live their purpose for themselves, their homes, and their communities. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I got goosebumps. Very good. The heat is on. Ang gagaling ng mga girls natin. I'm so proud of them. Let's call on candidate number 8. Again, candidate number 8, you may take the center stage with us.
Good evening, candidate number 8. Yeah, let's fix that for you. You good? All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so here is your final question, and I will repeat it once to make sure that it's clear to you, okay? So here's your question. As an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilonggas from the past? Once again, as an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilonggas from the past?
My message would be this exact words. Thank you for your bravery, hard work, resilience, and love. Thank you for setting the foundation and for paving our way to progress. Thank you for fighting your dreams and aspirations for Iloilo. Need not to worry because we promise that our generation will continue to do better, to take pride and cultivate our culture and heritage, to embrace our identity, embrace progress and innovation to ensure a brighter, more sustainable, and an inclusive future for all Ilonggos. Salamat sa tanan nga pagpangikusog, paghimakas, pagantos kag pagpalanga. Kay ang syudad subong sa Iloilo, syudad nasang bugay tugugin. We love you, Iloilo, and our heart will forever beat for you. So together, let's keep making history. Rako gid nga salamat.
Thank you so much.
Grabe yun, nakakaiyak.
Sobrang sayo ko sa Q&A portion. Thank you.
And the crowd goes wild. May I call on candidate number 2?
Good evening, candidate number 2.
Good evening.
There. Lovely seeing you here. Okay, here's your question, and I will repeat it once so that we're sure na narinig mo siya ng maayos, okay? So, as an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilonggas from the past? Once again, as an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilonggas from the past?
It is a sad reality that women have been oppressed, belittled, and made to fit a certain mold. But to the Ilonggas of the past, I would like to say a heartfelt thank you for proving that women are capable, for breaking stereotypes, for breaking glass ceilings, and showing the world what Ilongas are made of. We are of heartfelt beauty and we are empowered. And with that, I would also like to thank you for inspiring women like me, who were once young girls, to take up a stage, to take up a profession, and show the world that we are women. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Nakakaiyak yung portion na to.
Kaya nga, no, parang may kurot sa ating mga puso. Hindi lang bilang isang Ilongga, pero bilang isang babae. And the last but not the
Finally.
least, we have candidate number 9.
Hello, Alexi.
Hello everyone, good evening.
Na-memorize ko na talaga pangalan mo dahil Hakot Awards ka tonight.
Thank you.
So this is your final question, okay? I will repeat it once to make sure that you heard it clearly. Okay, as an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilongas from the past? Once again, as an Ilongga with heartfelt beauty, what message would you send to the Ilongas from the past?
Thank you so much for this question. As an Ilongga with a heartfelt beauty, I think one thing that I'm proud of is ever since from the past, we've always kept the spirit of Dinagang. We've always kept the spirit of Pagpalanga. And the food that we had, that we are selected, was a creative city in gastronomy. It is the reason why this was from our past, that we preserve it and we deliver it to right now. And one thing that I also want to say is, I want women to move forward. Abansi babae. This is something that comes from my heart. I want to empower women. I want to educate and to advocate women from the past and right now, that women can be so much more, that we're capable of so much more. Abansi babae. My name is Alexime Kaimoso Brooks, and my heart will always beat in Iloilo City. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
There you have it, Iloilo, our top 7 semi-finalists for Miss Iloilo 2024. Nicole, naiiyak ka.